Happy Saturday! All right, I'm gonna be super quick tonight. I know I always say that, but I really am because I've been jacking around with this lighting so long that I'm almost late. But I wanted to show you, a few of you have asked about contouring and highlighting, so that's what we're gonna do. So while I talk, I'm gonna clean my contour brush. So we're gonna use the Sculpting Trio. I'm gonna dive right in. Whenever you guys pop on, say hello, drop me a heart, a hi, something. If you are watching the live, you will know it because there's a red button in the corner that says live. Hey sis. If you don't see that button, you're watching the replay, so hit me with the hashtag replay. So I'm just hitting up my contour brush real quick with the waterless brush cleaner. Hey, Gata, tell me, does the lighting look weird? I've been jacking around with it for like 10 minutes. I forgot when you wear a black shirt, it like doesn't like it. So I sort of looked like I was in like Austin Powers gold member finger, whatever it's called. So hopefully it's not so bad on your end. So I got tired of playing around with it. All right, so let me know. Okay, so I cleaned the brush, and if you haven't used our waterless brush cleaner, I love it because I'm lazy. And, whoa, hey Heather, aw, thank you, my sister. I love it because before we came out with that, what am I doing? What's happening in the world? Before we came out with that, I used to have this like whole routine where I clean my brushes, and it was a whole thing. Now, just hit it with a couple squirts of this, and now this is dry and ready to go. So that's what we're gonna do. So, quick contouring. So I've already done, I put my liquid foundation on. I've really actually done everything except contouring and my bronzer, which is what we're about to do. So, if contouring scares you, I have your new best friend. So this is the Sculpting Trio. Comes in 3 colors. This one is medium. So that means there's one darker and one lighter than this. And this is why it's your new best friend. So it gives you a guide on the inside and tells you exactly what to do. So can't get any easier than that. All right, so we're gonna do the first one. So you start here, and it's actually number 2, 1, 2, 3. So you really can't mess this up. Plus there are no rules. So like even if you don't do it right, it doesn't matter. All right, so the first one is where we're gonna contour right around here, and then so I don't have any blush on, because usually if I contour, I mean, I don't always wear blush anyway, but definitely when I contour, I just sort of let it be that. On the nose, and then you can do at the bottom of the face. So that's what we're gonna do first. So I'm gonna use, so the contour brush, this is made to go with this guy, with the Sculpting Trio. So I'm gonna use this flat side, and I'm just gonna get in here. I always forget it's reversed. Gata, what are you doing tonight? Talk to me. So I'm just going in with the first one and contouring where it shows. And you can do as much or as little. So if you're not, you know, into contouring, or you haven't done it and you want to play it safe, just start with a little bit. Dip your toe in. All right, now I'm gonna go right under the cheekbone, so wherever your cheekbone is, from the ear to like mid-face. And I'm not doing a ton. In the daytime, I tend to go a little bit harder with this, but I am headed to church for an event called Recharge with my community group. And I was hoping to eat before, but I was jacking around with this lighting. So I don't know if I will get to. And then now I'm just gonna go, so you can use this in for what I'm about to do, or you can flip it and go, I'll show you. So I'm going just like this. This is my favorite part, because if you got a big schnoz like me, this is mostly why you love contouring. So go on the sides of the bridge of your nose. So right next to that. This is gonna give it a more defined look. And again, you can use this in. There's not really, I mean, there's probably a rule. I don't abide by it. I do use a different one for like, you see how this one is so much darker? Or like me, yeah, it's hereditary. See, this one is so much darker and these are lighter, so I try not to use the same end, or you can use the brush cleaner. Okay, so now, actually that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use, so see, this one shows you, again, exactly what to do. So this one is gonna go right above a lot of the places that you just did. So I'm gonna get in here with this guy, get a pretty good amount, and then go right here, down the bridge of the nose. So you can also do this with the luminizer stick. Like if this is, some mornings if I'm in a hurry, I'll do down the bridge of the nose with my luminizer stick or my powder luminizer. Again, I like this one because it's like all in one. So you can do all the things. So now I'm just going right above my eyebrow with it. Hey Sabrina, right on the chin in the middle. Right above, like so under the eye, but like above the cheekbone. And I meant to also do this in daylight so I could show you guys before and after pics, but you're just going to roll with me. And then go right under this guy. And this doesn't have to be perfect because we're going to blend it out here in a second. And then put some bronzer on top of it. I wouldn't do this before your foundation because then it's going to get all like mixed in and sort of defeats the purpose. So the last one, and you can always go back and add more to BTW. All right, so the last one, number 3. So this is really to highlight. So that one, same thing. This one I use my finger just because it's a little more of like almost like it's a cream to powder, so it's just easier for me to use my finger. Oh my gosh, the light is just killing me. All right, so right, I think this is called like your Cupid's bow. There's a name. I'm messing it up, I'm sure. And then here. And if you use the brow palette, like I do, there's 2 things in there that are good for highlighting too. What have I done to my hair? I'm a hot mess, hot mess. So you can go right under the brow too. And I already have my shadow on. I just did some of the nudes today. All right, I like a lot on my nose. Makes it look smaller. All right, so that is on. Hopefully you guys can kind of see. I'm so sorry, the light is so poop. 1, 2, 3. Shows you exactly where to go. And then now I'm gonna take my favorite brush, powder concealer, and just blend it in with some bronzer. So if you go real heavy, just maybe blend a little bit. Don't rub it so hard that you rub off all your hard work. I'm actually gonna put a little bit more there. I like the cheekbone blaster. So you guys can kind of see how I blended in. And again, this is right under your cheekbone. Start from your ear and go to the middle. Okay? All right, so blend it in a smidgers. And you don't have to use the powder concealer brush. I mean, this is my jam. I use it for everything. But you could use your fingers, you could use a different brush, whatever. World's your oyster. All right, so now I'm using my beachfront bronzer. So I use Hermosa. Oh, look, that fixed the light. Weird. Oh my God, I'm mesmerized by such simple things. If you're watching, tell me what you're doing tonight. I like to know all the things. So my bronzer, I kind of put all over. I'm gonna try to like dab more in the areas where I don't want the contour to move. Like down here on your chin. You can also get a shade darker of your bronzer and do what I just did for the contouring here, or use it as a blush. If you travel a lot, this is a good go-to because you can use this for a bronzer, a highlighter, some contouring, and you can use it as an eyeshadow. meh. I think I did it live where I showed you guys that, but if I didn't, I can. All right, so now finish off with some bronzer, a little pat, pat, pat. And then I believe we're done. So I'm gonna do my setting spray, hairspray for your face. And voila. I don't know what I did to my hair. We'll fix that. And then we're good to go. So, let me hold that back up. That seemed to help. What did I do? Oh yeah, there. Okay, so again, Sculpting Trio has pictures. It actually has a little mirror in there. Oh, look, there it is. It has a mirror in there too, so like if you run out, if you're like me in the morning, something happens towards the end, you're doing good, and then you're not. So if you need to run out the door with it, it does have a mirror inside. Numbered 1, 2, 3, and it shows you exactly where to put it. Let me get in a little bit closer. Doo-doo. And I like to use the contour brush with it. You don't have to. You can kind of see the areas where to do it and pick a brush of your choice if you want. But the contour goes really, really well with it. So hopefully you can see that. Again, I'm so sorry about the light, you guys. But that's it. That's all for tonight. If you have questions, as always, let me know. If you want me to demo something live, I'm always happy to do that. I'm a great guinea pig. And that's it. I'm off to recharge, so I will see you guys later. Bye.